Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on this Monday. I'm Jordan Fremstead. Jury selection started this morning in the trial for Darrell Brooks, the man who allegedly drove his SUV into a crowd of people in Wisconsin. 6 people were killed and dozens were injured in the incident, which occurred during a Christmas parade last November in Waukesha. According to court records, public defenders requested Brooks' plea of not guilty by reason of insanity be withdrawn in September. Prior to that, attorneys said Brooks has mental issues, which sparked the fatal crash. Jury selection could take at least 3 days to complete. Brooks will be representing himself and is responsible for jury selection. The death toll in Florida from Hurricane Ian is now up to 82 and could go higher as the search for survivors and victims continues. More than 600,000 remain without power following last week's devastating storm, and there's more flooding in some parts of the state. Chris Hoffman has the latest from Fort Myers today.
As cleanup efforts continue in Fort Myers, Florida, residents are still coming to terms with the massive damage that Hurricane Ian inflicted.
Kitchen's got to come out, the bathrooms are all got to come out. It's a complete redo.
I was just devastated seeing what was happening to the property. It was hard to comprehend.
Before and after satellite images show the scope of the destruction.
From here on out, we're just going to exist.
I feel like we're existing, but we're really not living. Our life is right there.
Hundreds of thousands of people are still without power.
Rest assured, they are working hard to get those lights back on.
Fuel and water remain in short supply. State officials are now defending the timing of evacuation orders in the Fort Myers area that some say didn't come soon enough.
There's a situation where those folks at the local level, as that storm started to shift, then they took that data and then they acted appropriately.
The destruction is still everywhere in Fort Myers Beach, Florida, from boats landing on buildings to other structures just left as rubble.
I fell off the roof over there, and one guy almost cut his thumb off, but everybody made it through. Everybody made it through okay.
Sean Shelton rode out the storm on a shrimp boat, which is now in a pile of debris with other boats on Fort Myers Beach.
Where do you even begin to pick up the feed after this? Where do you even start?
I don't know. We're having a meeting. We're going to try to figure out what we're all going to do.
In some parts of Florida, the danger from flooding isn't over.
I can't get out, and I prayed. That's all I know how to do is pray.
Homes are flooded in Deltona, in the central part of Florida, and there's a voluntary evacuation in St. Cloud as water levels continue to rise. Chris Hoffman, CBS News, Fort Myers, Florida.
President Joe Biden plans to tour the damage in Florida on Wednesday.
And of course, our thoughts are those within Florida as they continue those recovery efforts. But meanwhile, here, our temperatures are into the 60s. Definitely feeling nice here as we kick off the early afternoon on this Monday. 61 degrees in La Crosse and a bit, maybe just a tad warmer in Eau Claire at 62. But the warmest out of everyone really here across the local area is Black River Falls, actually, where they're currently sitting at 64 degrees. City Cam 8 looking a bit cloudy outside here for us on this afternoon. And looks like those clouds will continue to stick around throughout the day. And you can see there's plenty more coming in from the west as it continues to pile up across the area, and some little sprinkles, maybe a couple of showers are possible underneath some of those thicker clouds near the Trempealeau and Eau Claire area. Overall, that's truly about it. But let's get a check now on your planner for the afternoon. Temperatures warming up into the low 70s between 3 and 5 under partly cloudy conditions, and then skies then turning mostly cloudy as we head towards the nighttime hours, and temperatures well into the 60s between 7 and 9 before dropping into the upper 50s here overnight. I'll be back with a check on your full weather forecast, though, coming up a bit later. Jordan?
All right, thanks a lot, Derek. Well, the La Crosse County Democratic Party and UW-La Crosse Democrats are banding together in Myrick Park for a rally for reproductive freedom. Democrats are pushing to codify Roe v. Wade into federal and state law. This act would overturn the 1849 Wisconsin law that makes it a felony to perform an abortion at any state of pregnancy. La Crosse's Democratic Party chair, William Garcia, says this rally is about standing with women.
So we are standing up and we're saying we stand with you, vote for us, and we will make sure we codify Roe v. Wade into law. Stand with us.
Those who attended heard from Wisconsin State Senator and congressional candidate Brad Pfaff. The event ended with a march from Myrick Park to counter-protest an anti-abortion demonstration on Losey Boulevard. Well, still to come here on News 8 Now at noon, protecting your privacy. Scrolling TikTok for hours can be fun, but users should make the effort to make their app more secure. We'll have more on this and why it's important after the break.
We're paying more for food, gas, and rent. But Tony Evers wants to take even more of our money. He tried to raise the gas tax by 20% and double the tax on our heating bills. Evers wanted to use our tax dollars to pay people who refuse to work. And he wanted to give taxpayer-funded benefits to those who entered our country illegally. Evers even opposed drug testing for those getting welfare. We just can't afford 4 more years of Tony Evers.
Get ready for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on October 8th and 9th. Parking and entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
Angie's List is now Angie, and it's easier than ever to get your projects done right. With Angie, you can connect with top pros and see ratings and reviews. And when you book and pay through Angie, you're covered by our happiness guarantee. Check out Angie.com today. Angie, and done.
If you're thinking it takes a lot of time or money to upgrade your bathroom, then think again. Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, is your trusted local source for affordable baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day with premium patterns like Canyon Rock, Classic Concrete, and San Michele. If you've been putting off updating your bathroom, now's the time to call. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower, 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
I'm Dave Estenson, and I've been a lot of things. Law enforcement officer, long-haul trucker, small businessman, school board member, and a bull rider. I got tired of saying someone should do something, so I'm running for state senate to back the badge and help stop crime, fix our roads and the supply chain, bring common sense back to our schools, and stop the bull, because I quit that a long time ago. I'm Dave Estenson, and I'd appreciate your vote.
It's one of the hottest apps around. Perhaps you've heard of TikTok. Its videos are seen around the world and users can't seem to get enough of it. But what about the personal information that you could be sharing with TikTok? So how do you protect yourself online? Consumer Reports reveals the TikTok privacy settings that you should adjust right now.
Whether you're new to TikTok or you've been watching videos for years, Consumer Reports says it might be time to think about adjusting the app's default privacy settings. Start with who can see your profile.
So setting your whole TikTok account to private is a great way to get a little bit more control over who can see the stuff on your profile.
While TikTok is a social media company, it makes its money through advertising, just like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Something that's really valuable for tech companies is building out a huge network of everyone that you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, and they present it as a way for you to find your acquaintances on TikTok, which can be great, but it also gives the tech companies a lot of information about you, and you might not want to do that.
To make sure the app doesn't have access to your contacts or Facebook friends, toggle those settings off. And just above that setting, you can tell TikTok not to suggest your account to your contacts, Facebook friends, and others. That is, if you're not interested in having followers on the platform. TikTok and other companies use more than just information about your friends and family for their targeted ad campaigns.
So you might not realize it, but TikTok has code spread all over the internet on websites and apps to collect data about things you do when you're not on TikTok. Now, there's nothing you can do to stop that entirely, but you can use a setting to control whether TikTok can use that data for targeted ads, and that's a good idea to protect your privacy.
and to protect yourself from hackers not only on TikTok but other apps as well. CR says one of the most important things you can do is set up multi-factor authentication.
That's that thing where they send you a code, right, through a text or an email. So you need not only your password, but also access to your phone or your email account to get in.
It's that extra layer of security that does a lot to keep the bad guys out.
Now, Consumer Reports says although these settings will help, you can never expect total privacy when using social media. With that in mind, we send you to break with a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. We hope you can stay with us. Medical News is next.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Design your dream bathroom with Mad City Baths. Beautiful American-made baths and showers that are easy to clean. Infused with microban antimicrobial protection, installed in as little as 1 day.
It was all very, very professional. Very professional. I really appreciate that the craftsmanship was terrific. It was top of the line, and I just really liked it.
So make the call. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months and get a $25 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 24 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Carl Beletsky brutally shot and decapitated his wife with a large kitchen knife. Mark Ketterhagen shot and killed a young teenage girl and tossed her body in the Fox River.
These are just some of the convicted criminals freed early by Governor Tony Evers' parole commission, 884 in all, including 270 murderers and attempted murderers, 44 child rapists.
Terrence Shaw randomly raped and murdered a mother in her home.
Tony Evers promised voters, quote, "We will not release violent criminals." He lied.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
In medical news this afternoon, if you've been spending time outside this fall, you could be feeling a little bit of a hay fever. Mayo Clinic allergists say fall is a very common season for seasonal allergies, and for many of us, ragweed pollen is typically the biggest culprit.
If an allergic person with ragweed sensitivity goes outside, they inhale ragweed pollen grains, little pollen plant proteins that land on the lining of the nose.
However, doctors have solutions for the sniffles. Mayo Clinic recommends limiting your time outdoors when pollen counts are high. They also recommend trying over-the-counter medications like antihistamines, decongestants, and nasal sprays. And if those don't help, they suggest making an appointment with an allergist for long-term relief. A new survey suggests many Americans are struggling with sleep. Elise Preston has more on what you can do if you're having issues getting to bed.
Gina Fiorino is a busy, full-time working mom. The 44-year-old says it is not easy to get sleep.
I spend a lot of time trying to wind down. My brain does not slow down as fast as I probably would like it to.
Nearly 1 in 5 Americans report struggling to fall asleep at night, according to a new survey from the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. Dr. Anissa Das says from the pandemic to politics, people have more stress and worry.
We've noticed a 29% increase over the past several years in insomnia referrals to our clinic.
Stress can increase heart rate, blood pressure, and make muscles tense. Dr. Das says relaxation therapy can help manage stress as we're falling asleep.
One form is progressive muscle relaxation, where you progressively go through your body to relax your muscles. Another one is guided imagery, where you really focus on a story or a scene, and it helps you to focus on something other than all the things that we're stressing about.
Bad habits can also impact sleep. Nearly half of Americans are on phones before bed. More than a third fall asleep with the TV on.
We want bright light in the morning, which helps amplify our circadian drive, and then we want to decrease the amount of light we get in the evening.
Gina says being able to spend more time with friends and doing activities is helping her stress.
I'm able to talk through some things that are happening in the world and the community. So I'm hoping that combined with just trying to get on a better fall asleep time schedule will help settle things out for me.
She also tries to set aside her phone when it's bedtime. Elise Preston, CBS News.
Yeah, putting that phone away at night is important. Now, sleep doctors also recommend talking to your healthcare provider if you're having a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep. Insomnia can sometimes be a symptom of an underlying medical condition. We will send you to break with a live look through a city Cam 8. We've been pretty spoiled weather-wise over the past 72 hours, but some changes could be on the way later in the week. Derek has your forecast next.
Still living with that old bathroom from the 70s, 80s, or 90s, dated colors, stains you can't get rid of? Then call Mad City Baths. Bring your bathroom up to date with a new walk-in shower with modern colors and patterns, infused with microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Add shelves, grab bars, and handhelds. Or choose an easy access walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. It's our Rake in the Fall savings event. Save $500 with interest-free financing for 12 months. And get a $25 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings. Save $1,000 on a new bath or shower. 24 months interest-free financing and double it to a $50 restaurant.com gift card with your free estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
When we got pregnant with Lizzie, we were so excited. So when the complications started, it was really scary.
We never considered ending the pregnancy, but those are the kinds of decisions only a family can make. But Derek Van Orden wants the government to do it, banning all abortions, even when a woman's life is at risk.
I'm Betty.
I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Brad Paff. I approve this message because I'll never stop fighting for your right to choose.
The Board Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
Download the News 8000 First Alert Weather app from your app store today.
61 degrees and mostly cloudy, as you can see there from City Cam 8. We have a bit of a south wind to work with as well, around 9 miles an hour. Our river stage is at 4.93 feet and dropping. Current temperatures across the region mainly into the 60s. Some warm spots, though, such as Sioux City around 74 degrees, Davenport at 65, and Madison at 63 degrees, even Duluth at 64. But here in the Cooley region, we're currently looking at temperature readings mainly into the upper 60s if you're in Black River Falls. But the rest of us, though, mainly into those low to mid 60s, 63 in Sparta and 62 now in Eau Claire, and 63 degrees to the west in Winona. High temperatures today will rise into the low 70s, expecting a high of 71 today in Sparta and 72 in Black River Falls and 72 as well in Eau Claire this afternoon. Winona should hit a high of 72 as well. For Oakwood, though, you'll be around 68 degrees, a bit cooler than the rest of us here today. Our temperatures won't warm up too much. They are expected to rise at least by another 10 degrees, but they won't get too warm, though, because of all the abundant cloud cover that we're looking at right now that continues to pour in across the Cooley region. A couple of light sprinkles embedded with underneath some of those thicker clouds as well, all ahead of this trough of low pressure that is going to be affecting our weather pattern here by around midweek. And you can see there's plenty of cloud cover and rain showers, and that will be affecting us here later into the week, which we'll get to here again in just a second. But partly cloudy skies throughout the day. Temperatures at 68 at 1, 71 degrees at 3, and then by 5 we're at 70. And then we can expect a mainly cloudy evening in store with temperatures at around 64 degrees. So let's go ahead and take into Sky Tracker. You can see all the clouds continue to move in across the area today, tonight, and then once again as we head into the day tomorrow. Plenty of cloud cover along with that south wind as well. So even though we're going to see a pretty cloudy day tomorrow, keep in mind that the south wind should help keep us relatively mild throughout the day. Yet again, pretty similar to what we're going to see here today. And then that south wind continues into tomorrow. Notice how the wind speeds kind of slow down a little bit, but very cloudy weather once again to start us off on Wednesday morning, followed by some showers moving in from that disturbance as it continues to move in from the west. So that's why our rain chances may go up here just a little bit. And there looks like some chances of rain showers as well as we head into Wednesday night for us to work with. So something to bear in mind. Forecast for tonight, 48 degrees, mostly cloudy, but overall pretty seasonable, and south-southeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. For tomorrow, another mostly cloudy day, pretty mild south winds keeping us warm. 73 degrees will be the afternoon high temperature to work with. Now, as far as those next 8 days are concerned, you can see those rain chances going up just a hair, up to at least 30%, so something to keep our eyes on. There is a chance of a couple isolated thunderstorms as well on Wednesday afternoon, and cloudy skies for Thursday. And then check this out, Jordan, we're going to drop into the 50s though behind that system. That it's the same system that's going to bring us the cloud cover and rain chances, also bringing down our temperatures to work with later this week as well.
So the true fall is still to come.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be here before we know it.
All right, thanks a lot, Dirk. Well, still to come, it is Pet Wellness Month. We'll show you how you can dedicate October to your pets after the break.
Did you know Tim Michaels wants to criminalize abortion, even for pregnant rape victims?
But are you willing to support exceptions for rape or incest?
That's correct.
Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing year-round comfort to thousands of area homes for over 80 years.
But to us, it's more than just heating and cooling. It's about making sure our customer is comfortable every step of the way.
From the people that answer the phones to the technicians that come to your door, you can trust that we'll get the job done right the first time.
That's our goal, whether it's a new installation or a service call, is to make sure you're comfortable.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
I see good people. I mean really good, hardworking people working 40 to 60 hours a week, up to 3,000 hours a year, only to break even every month financially. I don't like the word deserve, but I think in this case, you deserve better. You deserve a better monthly picture. You deserve a dignified retirement. Come see me. I can teach you how to get what you deserve.
Find your style today with Patriot Lighting ceiling fans from Menards. Choose from our huge selection with over 40 in-stock options. Patriot Lighting ceiling fans add elegance to any room and reduce energy costs all year round. We carry a great selection of styles and finishes, so you're sure to find the look that's right for you. Save big money and get 11% off all Patriot Lighting ceiling fans right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Did you know Tim Michaels wants to criminalize abortion, even for pregnant rape victims?
But are you willing to support exceptions for rape or incest?
That's correct.
Is that the kind of divisive radical you want as your governor?
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Our community, your station.
For those of you who have a furry companion at home, you already know they are part of your family and you want them to be around as many years as possible. And that is why October is National Pet Wellness Month, to promote the importance of pet health and wellness all year long. Dogs and cats age 5 to 7 times faster than people, and that means that an annual visit to the veterinarian is something that should happen consistently every year, and it's important for dogs and cats to get those wellness exams. So let this serve as a reminder to make sure your pet is up to date with all of their checkups and vaccinations. And we hope you'll stay with us. We've got a final look at your forecast next.
Carl Beletsky brutally shot and decapitated his wife with a large kitchen knife. Mark Ketterhagen shot and killed a young teenage girl and tossed her body in the Fox River.
These are just some of the convicted criminals freed early by Governor Tony Evers' parole commission, 884 in all, including 270 murderers and attempted murderers, 44 child rapists.
Terrence Shaw randomly raped and murdered a mother in her home.
Tony Evers promised voters, quote, "We will not release violent criminals." He lied.
Why are we the clear choice for new windows?
A 5-star customer experience. Our exclusive Weather Guardian installation system ensures your windows are weather tight. Windows installed by factory trained employees, not subcontractors. Windows that are 1,500% more airtight than industry standards. Foam filled frames and sashes. The most efficient triple pane glass in the industry.
For a limited time, receive 24 months interest-free financing.
I really love working with all the staff here at Bright Star. The office staff is amazing and the other caregivers are amazing as well. Well, I am a student, so I do have classes in the morning. Bright Star makes it really easy for students with flexibility and giving me the ability to do short shifts in between classes before and after classes. I love working with clients. It makes me feel like I'm making a big difference in their lives, even with small daily tasks. I would recommend working at Bright Star. It's a really great environment and I love it as a place to work.
Ron Johnson's at it again, lying about my taxes. Let's be clear, my taxes are paid in full, but there were times I was getting by on peanut butter sandwiches. And that's why I support a tax cut for the middle class. Put more money in your pockets, because I know how hard you work. But Johnson used his Senate seat to write a loophole that gave huge tax cuts to himself and his biggest donors, leaving us with crumbs. And that's how we get left behind. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Are you in the mood for some more news? Welcome back. Magic time. Oh my God. We want to see it. Did you order a Droober?
Wow.
We make new shows for you, so take it with you.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow with temperatures at around 73 degrees, making yet another warm, mild day. And then a chance of showers possible on Wednesday, followed by a cold front moving in Thursday to help really cool us down into the 50s starting Thursday and then continue through Saturday. Definitely feel a lot more like fall there. And then highs warm back up into the 60s Sunday through Tuesday as skies will then clear out.
Thanks a lot, Derek, and thank you so much for your time. As always, we appreciate it. We'll see you right back here tonight at 5 o'clock, and we hope you have a great Monday.